Welcome to Cooking with Indy. This is going to be your Philly cheesesteak episode. We found some meat that was already done. We're going to have an awesome time. But before we get going, I want to introduce you to two of my favorite people out here in the film world. One of them is a walker, hero walker. And the other one is just creepy.
Is an actual zombie.
This is Marc.
Hi.
Marc Breese.
Hi.
Welcome to Cooking with Indy, Marc.
Thank you.
Please give us a little bit of info about you.
I'm 34 years old, from South Georgia. Recently moved to Atlanta about a year and a half ago. Now I'm working on Walking Dead and other TVs and shows and films
Woohoo!
in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm an aspiring actor.
And this is Jayson Cross. Jayson with a Y.
Correct.
We love Jayson.
Yes.
Jayson, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Been a stage actor for a long time. Started singing when I was 4. Started acting when I was 10. Moved to Atlanta when I was, 2015. So it's been almost 2 years. And I don't walk on The Walking Dead. I only walk on sunshine. Whoa.
Whoa.
Don't feel good.
Basically, I've got the buns. I split them. I've got the oven on, so when I'm about 15 minutes away, they're gonna go in there. And as soon as I get started, we're 15 minutes away. Everything's been prepped. We're gonna use onions, mushrooms, yellow bell peppers, salt, pepper. We're gonna use this for me. It's for the chef. A little Worcestershire. I'm gonna add some A1 olive oil, and it's that simple. This meat is, I got it cut like that already from Wally World. If I can find it like that at Wally World a good price, you can find it like that. If not, it's just, this is all you're doing is you're cutting it into smaller pieces because we're gonna make it like a Philly cheesesteak. So we're gonna start now, about 15 minutes away, which means these bad boys are going in there just to be warmed up, toasted a little bit. Set a 15-minute timer, and we'll see if we'll get that done. De volada. I'm going to use 2 pans. One is going to be for the veggies, and one's for the meat, because I'm going to use the juices from the meat for the veggies. So, and I like my meat the way I like. Actually, no, I like the thing. Because we're going to gather those juices. Sorry. Alright, so we're going to start with a little bit of olive oil. Heat that up. And then we're just going to throw that meat in there.
That would make me turn off the lights.
Holding on light. So this is
Back to 1.
Back to 1. So it's just about getting this to temperature. Marc, tell us about your favorite, something that you can talk about The Walking Dead. Because some shit we can't talk about, but some shit we can. Your favorite moment on The Walking Dead.
Well, it was back in season 6, and they had me and a few others to do stunts on that show on the season 6 finale, I believe. And I was this close to Stephen Yan, and I was almost able to actually bite him for my character. But best moment on set.
Hell yeah. What season was that?
Season 6.
6 episode. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't remember.
Mid-season finale.
I think it was
40, mid-season finale. That's episode 8.
42.
Yeah, 42.
Yeah.
Episode 8.
Episode 8. Yes.
Yeah, when I moved out here, my dream was to be a walker. So Marc is fucking my hero right now. Like Ben, we love Ben.
We love Ben.
So many walkers.
Ben's
Ken Wagner. We love Ken. We love you, Ken.
Love you.
Yeah, it's been my dream, but I came on and I got out as a savior, so I'm a human. I like that. Didn't expect that. All right, speaking of eating meat, chippy, we are ready. I've got the oil hot. All I'm gonna do is throw that in there. I'm gonna turn the temperature down now. Throw the meat in there. Just like that, because I'm going to break it up in there a little bit. And then I'm going to season it. salt and pepper. Not too much pepper, but enough. And all I'm gonna do is mix that up nicely. Mmm.
Your meat smells pretty.
Oh.
I like it.
You don't think it's too moist?
I don't think it's too moist. I like the moist meat. What you got there? Some Worcestershire.
We got a little bit of Worcestershire.
That stuff.
So this is optional. I recommend a little Worcestershire, but A1 is optional. I like it in my meat. Do you guys?
Yes.
Love it.
Love it.
Unless it's some super high-end restaurant
Then you don't want anything
Where-
touching your meat.
where I know that if I were to ask for ketchup for my steak, I would get kicked out.
Uh-huh.
Then I'll eat it like, but then that meat's worth it. This, no. So, look at that flame, a little bit higher, just like that. Right? We don't want to overcook this, so what we're gonna do, gonna leave it that way. Cover that mofo, and we'll start our veggies.
Smell that A1 over here.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
With the veggies, I'm doing is some olive oil, same thing, salt, pepper, and do any of you not want any of the veggies mixed together?
Veggies all the way.
Whatever you got.
All right.
Not picky.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. So this will all be and we gotta get a provolone cheese.
It's mozzarella.
Oh, our mozzarella cheese.
The other provolone.
The other provolone. That's exactly
It's in
it.
the drawer.
Is it a secret drawer? Oh.
No, it's right there.
So we're just getting, some Wally World stuff.
Well, you got the real stuff. It's in a block.
It's in a block.
That
It's
means
gonna
it's
be
real.
yum, yum, yum. All right, so we got that all good. And I am gonna start with the mushrooms. I want them to cook a little bit longer than the onions and the bell peppers because these are more delicate. Watcha. Oh, that's gonna be yummy. So, what is your featured role that you are right now are working towards? What is the number one thing you're working towards right now?
My thing is, a lot of people don't know about me. Maybe half and half know about me. I suffer from sometimes severe, sometimes not so severe manic depression. So I've been going through a bit of a depressive state. So I've gotten a little bit smaller.
Stay low, down low.
So I'm bulking up a little bit because me and a friend of mine have contrived a script about a serial killer who ends up disrupting a human trafficking ring where they're, selling children into sex slavery. So he's working on that, and I have to play this convincing, I guess you would call it badass dude.
A bad guy or a badass?
Well, that's up to the
That's a yes.
audience to decide if he's bad or good.
Okay.
So working on bulking up for that a little bit because I got to be convincing, and I'm not going to be convincing. It's 170 pounds. It's not. So I got to put on a little beef. So that's what I'm working
You
for.
don't look like a small guy.
I appreciate that.
I know my audience is going to say, who is that vato that's so hot right there?
Right.
Is he single? Is he gay?
Right.
A lot of questions. We all have those questions.
It's the boy next door.
This is boy next door.
It's the boy
I
next
want him to be my boy next door.
No.
Everybody wants me to be the boy next door, male or female. So, but yeah, that's what I'm working towards. So,
That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Is filming here in town?
gonna be here. Gonna be all in Atlanta. Yep.
Made in Georgia.
Hey, Georgia.
We love that.
Grade A.
We can see
Like
this.
that Worcestershire.
All right, so you can see the consistency. It's not gonna hurt me It might hurt you, but it's not gonna hurt me if I pick it up. It's still hot, but not hot. So that's about the right. It's starting to get soft, and that's the point that we want to add the more delicate of the vegetables. And this is also the point where we add a little bit of oil that's gonna.
That Earl.
Yeah. And then we show off a little bit. Hopefully we won't set anything on fire. So we get them mixed up nicely.
Hopefully you don't? I was
Yeah.
hoping you did.
Well.
And then boy next door can run in and put it out.
Right.
All right. So you can see over here, this is perfect the way we want it. I'm gonna pull some of that out to taste it. Alright. This is a little more medium. You said you were more medium? This is a little bit on the mid-rare. Alright.
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Definitely.
Cherry?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Look at that. And these veggies, you can tell. You can look at it and know the texture is changing so that it's not going to pop like it would if it was raw. But it still has crispness to it. And that's when you know you are ready. So the very next thing to do here is our bread is warming up. So what we're going to do next is cut the cheese. Mind the pun. We're going to cut the mozzarella and get it ready for the sandwich. We're going to use a special cheese knife. Any knife will work. But if you like to cook, I recommend you get a cheese knife because it has these little special technology holes. That sounds dirty. That make your life so much easier because cheese won't stick. So I'm gonna cut it about this thickness. See that? And then with that, I'm gonna do some slices like this so that when I lay it across the sandwich, it'll melt nicely, but it won't be a big old blob of blah. And actually, I'm gonna cut that in half. I see, watcha, mira.
You don't want a Philly blue ass steak.
Yeah, yeah. You want the cheese in there, but you don't want to be constipated next day.
Right.
So we're ready. So this is total preparation time is about 15 minutes. 10 if you are like me and you've got some stuff already chopped and diced. And cooking time is going to be less than 10 minutes. Less than 15, I'm sorry. Because these are done. We're at 12 and a half minutes. So these are ready. We're now going to make first sandwich. Like I can't get more than one plate at a time. Right? So it's gonna be real simple. I don't wanna burn myself. But yeah, do you guys want mayo or anything on it? Mayo?
I love some mayo.
Sherry? Are you gonna want mayo on yours?
Yes, please. Oh, I thought we'd do that later.
I'm just wanting to know because I want to include you in this episode.
Why?
Even though you're hiding back there, but you're doing all the work. Alright, a little bit of mayo. And these are going to be super yummy.
Yeah.
Alright, we got our mayo. Gonna put a little bit of carnita. We just put on here. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. All right, so it's basic layering that you would expect for yourself. You got all the veggies on here. See how beautiful those look. Oof. And of course, if I'm over serving, you just pull them out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide these in. Andale, andale. In the underbottom of it where the meat is touching it. You can put them however you want. Something that I've seen done too in nice high-end restaurants is they'll put them in like that and then throw it in the microwave or in a flash oven. In a broiler. And finish that off. We should actually do that.
Yes.
All right. Oh, we have a pan under there.
Well, don't leave it on the plate.
8:53. So it's been like 4 minutes. And these bad boys are ready. All we did was melt that cheese and make sure the sandwich is going to be hot, nice and hot. We're not going to use the same plate because we are not a-holes. We're going to put this one back in there. And we're going to serve these others. And here we go. Along with this, we're going to serve a little bit of guacamole, which we've already made earlier in that video you really need to see. And look at that. A ver, un jalapeño, a ver, how does that look right there?
It's beautiful. All right.
So this is how we make our Philly cheesesteak. If you try this at home, please take pictures. Holler at us, tag us. This is Marc Breese, Jayson Cross, Indiana Cifuentes, Sherry Malin. Take pictures. Let us know whether it came out great or it was a disaster, and I'll probably help you if it was a disaster. Thank you for watching Cooking with Indy. So now we are gonna leave you, Marc and Jayson, munching out on our homemade Philly cheesesteaks. We're gonna hear some yummy. We're getting a rating from 1 to 5, 5 being most awesome. Here we go.
Six and a half.
Woohoo!
10.
At least.
Thank you, Marc. Thank you, Jayson. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for watching Cooking with Indy. Once again, if you make this or if you got an idea, holler at us, take some pictures, let us know what you think. We love you for following. We love you for watching. Thank you.